We received a lot of new parts in for the 4Runner, and I am excited to start the installs over the next few weeks. Today, we'll focus on just one, and that's going to be the rock sliders. Come join me, and I'll show you what I chose and why I chose it. And these are the rock sliders that I have chosen. They are the LFD off-road, and I could not be happier. So these kind of fell into my lap. There was a local gentleman who was selling them, and these checked all the boxes of what I wanted in a rock slider, and I jumped on them. So this happens to be DOM, drawn over mandrel. That was not a requirement for me. I think I would have been happy with the HREW because I don't do a lot of heavy off-roading, not yet at least. So at least I do have the DOM. These also have the kick out in the back, which I wanted. They have a filler plate, which I wanted. My father is 82 years old, and he likes to travel with my brother and I. And he has requested some place where he can step up and get into the truck a lot easier than he has been. So I did that for you, Pops. This also has the full-on back part, which bolts to the frame, which I like. I think it helps with the structural integrity of the slider. Also has 0-degree tilt. So going to start the install right now. All right, so I cleaned the frame rails up to get rid of any dirt or debris so the sliders stay flush against that frame. And I popped the little plugs off also. So I was lucky enough to have this transmission jack, which worked out perfectly. And I was able to get the rock sliders to lay pretty level on them, jacked them up. And I installed one bolt on the side that you see right now. I just started it off a few threads and then slid over to the other side and put another bolt in and pretty much got the rock sliders stable. I soon dropped the jack once I had a few more bolts in, and I shored up everything to spec. So I have an impact wrench, which helped out a little bit. I put a long extension on it with a swivel, and I was able to snug up the lower bolts. The upper bolts were a little bit harder to get, so I had to do those manually. And overall, the job was quite easy. Just took a little bit of time to get everything on. And I did weigh these rock sliders, by the way. They weigh 58 pounds per side, not including the bolts, which are 21 bolts total. So I would say the total weight for the rock sliders and the bolts, if this is something that you track, is right around 117 to 118 pounds. And I'm going to finish up here with the install by tightening everything up, and just a couple more bolts here, which are the upper ones. And then I'm going to take a little bit of film so you can see kind of like the install profile. I'll take a few angles here for anyone who's considering rock sliders or specifically LFD, but I wanted to give you a view from the side, top, front, and give you an idea of how it sits and what it looks like with the kick out at the back there and 0-degree. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy the videos. I look forward to filming the next one. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a color change on a few items, so please stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.